Hey friends! So today is a sourcing day and I'm really excited because I haven't gone sourcing in over a month. And if you guys are new here, my name is Marita and I sell clothes on both eBay and Poshmark, so let's go. Okay, so when I first got here, they didn't have any new racks, but they had a bunch of go-back racks, so all the things that people tried on yesterday. And I like to look through that because I do normally find a lot of good stuff through those racks. And so in that rack, I found this Masuk, and I really like this brand. Do not confuse it with Miss Look from Target. This is a very expensive brand, and this one is actually a 2X, so a really great size, and it's $6, and I should be able to sell these knit pants. They are wide leg. I should be able to sell these for around $45 to $50. And like I mentioned in the store, this is a really expensive brand. They make really high quality, minimalistic, kind of career classic wear pieces. It's a plain black wide leg pair of trousers, and they're known for acrylic knits, and so they're very breathable. They have a lot of stretch. And things I would put my keywords for this brand are always going to be career, professional, classic, minimalistic, neutral, and quiet luxury. Another piece that I picked up from that rack was this Piranha swimming suit. It's a size medium. I really like this leaf print and that it has this strappy back. It's really neat. And it is $6. And I've sold some of the Piranha swimming suits before, and they normally go for around $40 to $45. I typically don't really pick up that much in this brand, but their swimming suits have performed really well for me in the past, and it's definitely swimming suit season right now. And this is just a really nice one-piece swimming suit. I also love the back. That's actually my favorite part. I might even just keep this for myself. I'll have to try it on. And this is actually a brand that I do really like to pick up for myself. One of my sets that I brought for my vacation was from this brand, and it's House of Harlow. And this is actually new with tags. They have it marked to $8, which I feel like for a new with tags dress is really great. And I really do like this brand, and it's actually pretty spendy brand new. Their dresses retail for around $100, $150. And this is just really beautiful. I love this smock bust line. You have these puff sleeves, really classy, a perfect summertime dress. I should be able to resell this for around $50. I was really excited to find this. I was really surprised that it was on the go back rack, and it's actually a Johnny Was brand, and it's Yellow Field Butterfly Collection. And I had a feeling it was going to be Johnny Was, and it's just really pretty floral button up. You have this embroidery throughout it as well. And this one is a jumpsuit. I've actually found this exact jumpsuit before. It's from the brand Eva Franco, which is actually an Anthropologie brand. And their jumpsuits and their dresses perform really well. This one is a wide leg, which is even better. And I should be able to resell this for around $50. And I do just want to say, sorry if I seem low energy or tired. Normally whenever I do my thrift hauls and you see me at my house, in my dining room, that's normally the day after I go thrifting. Right now I actually just went thrifting, and now I'm recording this haul, and I never do this, but I did really want to get this thrift haul done. That way I have a video to put out for you guys, because I feel bad for taking a whole month off. And also I want to say sorry that I'm in my car. I know it doesn't look the best or the prettiest, but it's summer break, and that means that my kids are home, and so it's very noisy inside, and my husband's in there with them. I can actually see one of them looking at me through the window, and so that's why we're in here right now. Here's a vintage shoe brand that I've talked about before, and it's Lower East Side, and I've actually had really good luck with this brand. And these are a pair of espadrille heels, and I really love the like crisscrossing with this material floral print. And they have marked up to $7, and I'm gonna price these for around $45. I think these are really cute, perfect for summertime. And for some reason they make me think of Sabrina Carpenter, but I just love these, definitely 90s Y2K style. And I honestly think these are so cute. They definitely look like a perfect summertime heel. And I know that Lower East Side isn't a very expensive brand. I think they used to sell it at Payless or at Walmart, but now that they're vintage, that actually makes them more desired, and especially the style, it's just a very trendy piece right now. When it comes to vintage pieces, I don't really care about the brand. I'm more so picking it up just based on the aesthetic and the style that it is. Another exciting vintage pair of shoes, and these ones were marked up to $10. They're from the brand Lucky Brand, and you could definitely tell that this is a vintage 90s tag from them. These are a pair of clog Mary Janes, and they also have the studding on it. These are really cool. All right, so I got so excited when I found these, and I actually went through the shoes and I didn't see these at first, and then I went back again, and I think somebody put them back, like had them in their cart and then put them back out, which I don't know why you would, because these are so cute. And they are from Lucky Brand, and they're vintage 90s and Y2K, and vintage pieces from Lucky Brand actually do better than current pieces from Lucky Brand. And these are just a really nice pair of clogs, and they are also Mary Janes, so that means that it has this strap across it. And Mary Janes are very popular right now, and I should be able to sell these for around, I don't know, $50 or $60. Really great find. And I almost forgot to mention that these look like they're in new condition. If you look on the bottoms, they don't even look like they've ever been worn. I just can't believe that these are vintage 90s and they don't look like they've ever gonna go out and about. Here's another shoe brand that you guys have probably heard me talk about, and it's Corky's. And they sell this brand at Nordstrom, Anthropologie, Sundance. And these are just a nice pair of distressed knee-high riding boots. And they also have this really nice block heel. I love picking up Corky's. It's one of those brands that doesn't sell for a ton, but it always is just consistently selling for me. Whenever I pick it up, it sells really fast. And so I love to find a brand like that. And these should go for around $60 to $70. Another pair of boots, and these are from the brand Dan Post, and this is a really great cowboy boot brand. And when I looked up comps, they were on average going for around $100, and these are really nice. They're in great condition. They're also men's, which men's shoes, men's boots do really well, so I am definitely going to be snagging these. I love whenever I find cowboy boots that aren't marked up. Like I had said, when I looked up comps, they were going for around 100, 150, and they were doing really well. I'm gonna price these at 150 and kind of just see how that goes. Here's a really classic piece from Talbot's, and it's a good size too. It's a size 14. They have it marked at $10, but I do think I should be able to sell this for around $50. This definitely makes me think of old money, academic, preppy, and it's also a nice knit, so it has a lot of stretch to it. I absolutely love this dress, and I've talked about this brand before, and it's Eloquii, and this is definitely a really great plus size brand to look out for. This dress is a size 18, and it is so beautiful. I love this dusty pink color, and then I also love the bow kind of tie front that it has on the bust line. It's this eyelet dress. You have these puff sleeves. It's a midi length, and this should go for around $50. Very classic, very feminine, very romantic, and those are things that I will put in my keywords. And then just a nice bread and butter brand is J. Jill, and I really like that this has this fringe. It also has a belted waist, and it's a long length, just open cardigan. I do really like to pick up J. Jill pieces, and this one was half off because red was the color of the day, so I ended up paying $4 for this. The fringe just kind of makes it seem more Western, boho. I feel like this just looks like a nice lounge, coastal grandma style. So I will be getting this. This should resell for around $40 to $45. So this is actually the second time I've ever found this brand, and this brand retails for a lot of money. I think these jeans probably retail for up to $300, and they're just a nice black wash skinny jean, which I don't typically like to pick up skinny jeans, but I don't feel right about leaving this brand behind for only $6. So I will be getting this, and I may mention before, but black denim and white denim are doing really well right now, and so I'm gonna have to look up comps, but I will be grabbing this. I'm actually gonna get these for myself. These are from Nike, and I just really like this like brick kind of brown color, but they're just a nice pair of, you know, joggers. This is actually an Amazon brand, and I have sold it before. It's called The Drop, and I just picked this up because, I mean, I paid $8 for it, and I think brand new it retails for around $100. Nothing super extravagant or expensive, but still, I mean, $100 for a dress to me seems pretty pricey. But this is just very timeless, very classic. This is a style of dress that you're gonna see every summer. It never really goes out of style. It's this eyelet dress with this tiered layering. And I mean, I'm gonna price this for around $50 to $60. Here's a piece from Ann Taylor Loft, and this is a vintage piece from her, and this is so pretty. This definitely makes me think of the girls off Friends, and I love that it has this velvet band, and then you also have this paisley kind of abstract print, and this should go for around $45. If you guys have been watching my channel, you know that I love to pick up vintage dresses. 90s Y2K really move fast and are performing really well right now. So this is a brand that doesn't do as well as it used to, but it is very expensive brand new, and some of their items still perform well. It's Alice and Olivia, but I couldn't leave this one behind. It was $8, and it's this gorgeous long maxi length dress. If this was a mini length dress, I probably would have left it behind, but anytime that a dress is long, that adds value to it. And also has this crisscross back. You have this strip lacing detailing. You also have the tiered lacing at the bottom, and it's also yellow, which yellow this summer is very popular and a trendy color for summertime. I'm gonna price this for around $90. Brand new, this dress probably retailed between $200 to $300 because, like I said, this brand is really expensive. This is a really nice men's chore jacket, and it's from Duluth Trading Company, which is a brand that I am selective with their items. Some of their items do really well though. If you find women's overalls that are from this brand, I would definitely grab them. I ended up finding one pair a while back, and it actually ended up selling the same day that I had it listed. I mean, it was within hours of having it listed, and it ended up selling for $55. And so if you ever find overalls from them, grab those because they do really well. And also their chore jackets do really well. So I don't pick up any of their shirts from this brand, but I do really like their chore coats. And this one is kind of a farmhand jacket. And I have sold a jacket very similar to this style and from this exact brand before. And that one ended up selling really quick for $80. That one was a heavier jacket. This one is a mid-weight, but I do feel like I should be able to sell this one for around $50 or $60. So I love to find vintage LL Bean, and their corduroy dresses actually do really well. This one is a full button-down shirt dress. You also have the floral print in it, and it's a good size. It's a size 16, and they go for around $50, sometimes $60. And this is 90s vintage. So this is actually one of my favorite dresses that I found today, and this vintage brand does perform really well for me, and it's Papel Boutique Evenings, and it's 100% silk, and then it has beading and embellishment throughout the entire thing, which are two of my favorite factors when it comes to vintage dresses. I love the high neckline. You also have this open back. It's a maxi length, and this is definitely an event and formal wear dress, and keywords I'm going to put for this are going to be pageant, I'm going to say prom, I'm going to also put sexy, 90s, vintage, Y2K, and I'm going to price this for around $100. This is another really great vintage brand that I do really like to pick up, and it's City Triangles, and I don't pick up any of the current pieces from this brand. I only pick up the vintage pieces, and I've actually sold a very similar dress to this one, and I ended up selling it for, I want to say, $70. And this one has glitter all throughout it. It's really fun. It also has this ruching on the side. You have this halter neckline, which halter tops are very popular with 90s and Y2K being popular. And I'm going to be pricing this one for $70, just like the last one I sold. Found this on a rack that they were pulling for the bins, and it's marked up to $6, and it's from the vintage brand Tory Richard. And when I looked up their vintage pieces, they were going for around pre-owned $65. Some were going for $100. Probably going to sell this one for around $60, and it has these cranes in it. It also has this floral print. This was a really exciting find. But I didn't just find one Tory Richard dress, I actually ended up finding two. And this one is actually a maxi length one, and the other one probably hits around the knees. The only downside is that this one isn't bright and colorful like the other one is, which I feel like when I was looking up comps, the brighter and more colorful ones were doing really well, but this still has this tropical floral print, and I do feel like this will do well, especially with the length. Another gorgeous vintage dress. This one is from Scott McClintock, which I have picked up and sold multiple times before, and it does perform really well. I absolutely love this one. This definitely makes me think, again, old money, classic, very elegant, and I love this jewel in the middle with the pearl dangling down. This is so pretty. I love also the contrast between the cream white and then the black. And then you also have this lace top. This is just absolutely beautiful. And then this is one of my favorite brands to pick up, Title IX. It doesn't sell for a ton, but it sells really quick and very consistent. And whenever I list a dress from Title IX, keywords that I always like to put in are camping, hiking, outdoors, athleisure, and fishing. Another really great men's piece, and this one is an overcoat from J. Crew, and it's a Thompson jacket, and it's a wool blend, and I really love to pick up car coats. They do really well, especially if they're men's. When I looked up comps for this, I saw some people that had theirs listed brand new. This one is not brand new, this one is pre-owned, but I did see a couple brand new listings, and they had them listed between $200 to $225. This one, like I said, is pre-owned, so I'm gonna price this one for around $150. And J. Crew jackets, like outdoor jackets, do perform really well, and I might have to sit on this for a little bit, but I still feel really good about this purchase. I paid $10 for this, and I feel like this will do really well. And then here's just a tried and true brand, Bowden, and it's a good size too. It's an 8 long. Anything in long and tall do really well. And I've actually sold this exact dress multiple times. It has this pinstripe knit, you also have the pockets, long sleeves, it's a knee length, and typically their dresses in this style go for around $45. All right, so this one is my favorite dress, and this has a lot of really great factors going for it. It's Lauren Ralph Lauren, so it's a really expensive and well-known brand, and it's also 100% silk. It's a maxi length. It is very on trend with it being 90s and Y2K, and so I'm gonna price this for $100, and I do feel like I should be able to get that just because of all the factors that went into this dress. And I also love the bright and bold colors. Definitely great for summertime. I could see somebody wearing this on vacation or as a wedding guest. And I also love the flutter sleeves. And keywords I'm gonna put for this are gonna be Bratz dolls, Spice Girls, I'm gonna put friends, I'm gonna put vacation, Italy, travel, wedding guest, and yeah, a really great find. I honestly wish that this was my size because I want to keep it because it's so pretty, but it's a size 14. So if you are wearing a size 14, you need this dress. And if you do get this dress, I'm going to be very jealous of you, but also happy for you at the same time. So here's another piece that is one of my favorite finds of the day, and it's again from City Triangles, which, like I already said, is one of my favorite vintage brands to find, especially in their dresses and their formal wear dresses. And this one is so pretty. I ended up paying $10 for it, and when I pulled this dress out, I had 3 workers come up and tell me how pretty it was, because it is. And it has this floral embroidered print through it, and then within the flowers, you also have this beading and embellishment, and it is so stunning. I don't know how much I'm gonna be able to get for it, but I feel like I should be able to get at least $80 just because this one is more, I don't know, it's more detailed and more extravagant than the other dresses that I've sold from this brand for around $60 and $70. So I'm gonna price this at $80. Talked about this brand before, and it's actually one of my favorite vintage brands to find, and it's Jam's World. And normally their items are really bold and colorful. This one is just black and white, but this should still do really well. Their dresses, depending on the style and the length, do, I mean, like I said, really well. They go for around $50 to $60, sometimes $70. So a really exciting find. And they only have this one marked up to $6, and you could see another thrift store had it marked up to $62. So really great find, and at a really great price too. All right, you guys, that is it for today. And I do want to say thank you so much for coming along with me, and thank you so much for your patience. I'm so sorry that I was gone for so long. I hope that you guys maybe learned some new brands, some new styles to look out for. And if you guys feel like I earned a like on this video or your subscription, I would really appreciate that. But either way, I hope you guys are all having a wonderful day, and I hope that you guys are finding treasures out there, and I can't wait to see you guys next time. Bye, friends.